What's up, guys? I feel like I get the day number wrong every single time. It's day something, and um, yeah. So the big things on my mind today are honestly kind of felt like the first day that I really stepped back from the business and got to just breathe. Like really, just got to just like it's all good, you know. Um, After talking to my therapist and spending time on like there's a reconnection, there's a disconnect from everything else, and there's a reconnection to myself when with God that needs to happen when I'm too lasered in on work. It's just easy to lose sight. It's easy to not be grounded in the things that are important. I'm really bad. Like this right here is the best I've ever been with any sort of habit, really. Like I pick things up and I drop them. Like I'm honestly, I surprise myself by seeing me do this and being on day like 16 or whatever the heck day I'm on. Because it's just not something that comes naturally for me. Like system and self like regulation when it comes to like imposing external like circumstances is not. I'm really bad at that. Like I need to eat every day. Or I need to like I need to have breakfast, or I need to school on time, or I need to finish this thing. I need to make sure that I'm working out every day. I need to like, keep up with my like these are all things that just naturally are just they're just really difficult for me. Um, so it might be a lot easier. Like you think of like Alex Ramosi, and just like wake up, like work, and then of course he's gonna hit the gym at a certain time. Of course he's gonna, eat dinner. He's gonna this that like, he's gonna make sure he gets his morning shake, and it's like I don't. If I get up and I just work, I just forget about everything else. And I don't eat until like 2 o'clock, and I feel absolutely terrible. And then I feel like I have work to do, and then I'm like, I told myself I was gonna hit the gym, and I feel like there's like a constant mental like berating that is happening because I'm not doing the things that I want to be doing and told myself I would do. Like it's like constantly breaking promises with myself. Granted, like it sounds like I'm coming down hard on myself. Like there's so many things I've like followed through with and been much better about, but I still feel the me against myself, like in a way that isn't helpful. That's more like damning. So, um, trying to rethink, to approach myself, trying to consider it in a different way, and realize that that approach has never helped in the past. That approach has never produced the fruit that I'm hoping for. Um, Putting more pressure to do things right and to make it work and to work harder to make it happen is like I have to bring the hammer down, and it didn't work last time because I just didn't bring the hammer down hard enough. And in reality, all I'm doing is just breaking again by bringing the hammer down. Like that's not the way to change, to grow. um, Especially with me, like as a flexible, like very like sporadic creative person. So I'm trying to figure out what it looks like to balance work, to balance. Like, I love work. That's the thing. Is like I'm not like I need to stop working because like I love work. Um, but I also love reading, and I also love playing the guitar, which I haven't picked up in over a month. I also love spending time in the Word. I love art. Misriding my bike. I love just going out and taking pictures. I love going on nature walks. I love Kingdom Hearts. I love drawing, doing my little dudes. I love writing blogs. I love journaling. I love work. But I also love all those things. And I just find myself hyper obsessed about work. And then I hyper obsess about the next thing and the next thing. And my body, like, I can literally feel like my internal systems being like really being weird. Like, things feel different because I'm like, I can't hyper. It's kind of like work feels like, okay, like I can't hyper obsess about it. Like I can't like do that. Then I'm like, what do I do? Like the next, I'm like trying to like hyper focus on the next thing. And then like when I try to do that, then I realize I'm doing it, and I'm trying to come back like, whoa, I don't need to like hyper focus on something. I can just be doing work, and I can also read at night, and I can also go to the gym in the morning. I can also take some time to just hang out with friends and play pickleball. It's whereas in the past it's like the only break I take is because I'm not being productive with work, because it's such a like expense, like a mental expense. I need to take a step back, let me play pickleball, and then let me get back at it. Or let me go to sleep just so I can rejuvenate. I wish I didn't even have to sleep, but I need to in order to just feel good to go at it tomorrow. And I want to work, but like, if I work till 3 a.m., it messes up my schedule for like the future. So I just need to fall asleep now. I'll wake up, even though I don't want to go to sleep right now, and I would just want to work. I need to sleep. Like that's kind of been like that's how obsessed. So I was telling this to Elijah, but kind of having this slogan in my head, honestly, of bring rituals back. Elijah's, I can't remember where it is. It's in Deuteronomy. I want to say Deuteronomy 6 something. That there's a prayer essentially that like puts your focus back on God, and I've really been thinking about rituals. I've really been thinking about how like we as humans crave something to hold on to outside of ourselves that's more stable than ourselves. A declaration that is more than just my own words, which I can not follow through on. Something stronger than myself, something more firm than myself. And so I honestly think it's crucial to be intentional with actions that like I think it's crucial that we're intentional with actions on a regular basis that are meant to pull us out of our normal way of being and to look at things from a different perspective and to treat it sacred. I feel like in the word ritual, like to that, like for some reason to me, like there's a sacred like aspect to the word ritual, and maybe it's just a me thing, right? But yeah, I don't know, I just have this idea like bring rituals back where in the morning, like whatever it looks like, whether it's going for a walk, going and sitting outside, getting some sun. Thanks, Huberman. Getting some sun, and then like jumping in the pool and being reminded of being baptized and being reminded of like there's a new grace for today. I'm wiped clean. I don't have to become right with God. Jesus made me right with the Father. Like whatever it is, that there are things that are outside yourself that are just like milestones throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your month, throughout your year. And I just was doing some research on like the Israelites' traditions, and just Jewish traditions, and yeah, like there were so many festivals, so many like events around the year. There were so many events that were daily, so many things that were weekly, so many things that were monthly. Like there was just so many like whether it was time based, like daily, weekly, or monthly, or throughout the year, situationally. Um, this person about to get married, or I'm wanting this from God, or I need help with this. Like, um, I don't know what to do. God, give me direction. Go do this. Sort of rituals. They're, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not. I'm not. Um, I think today in the modern world we don't live in the way that we were intended to live because we've lost the things in our culture that were natural and were good for us, but we've taken them out for the sake of political correctness, for religious freedom, for but like you threw the baby out with the bathwater sort of thing. Anyways, I don't know. It's just a thought. Um, yeah. I was watching my friend Cruz's YouTube video. He went to Washington, went through trails, and it was beautiful. He kept saying like, it's like another world. It's like being on a different planet. He said that like 2 or 3 times, and like the first time or second time he said it, I was like, huh. It like didn't click, and then the third time it was like, he's trying to. It's so cool. It's like, he's trying to relay an experience through words as best as he can, and this is his best effort. It's like I'm on another planet. I'm on a different planet. And like if you sit in that, and if that was the best way you could describe something that you're experiencing, and you really think about what you'd have to be experiencing and seeing to say that, it must have been spectacular. And the first and second time I heard it, he's like, "Oh, I'm on another planet," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's green around you, like you're in Washington, like cool, like I can see like trail, like what, just kind of like I don't know, it was cool for some reason that kind of hit me a little bit different, like really listening, like really really listening, and putting myself in those shoes. I think oftentimes we really can glaze over what someone says, and I think I mean. I feel like we have to, because everyone's selling you a dream. Everyone is just, your eyeballs are for sale, and everyone's just trying to grab your attention as best as they can by saying the biggest thing. And so when someone says something from a place of authenticity and genuineness and truly trying to convey something they're experiencing to the best of their ability, and they say, it's like I'm on a different planet, we so easily throw that into the same category, and it gets filtered out by the same things that we don't same for the same reason that we don't believe when something on Instagram says this skincare changed my life, this sports drink is the best thing to exist ever. And you know what I'm talking about, like we just become a bit numb. At least I think so. Business wise, yeah, just got to chill today. Today's a Saturday, so only one clean today. It was a really chill clean. The only work that we did was me and Elijah wanting our cleaners. One of our cleaners is spectacular. I don't know, I've said that twice now. I like never say that word. She's wonderful. Her schedule isn't filled up next week. We wanted to get it filled up, so Elijah banged out calls in the pipeline, and I don't know, called for like 10 minutes. There's like 20 people in the pipeline maybe that are like in the newly or follow up and quoted stage, and we're just kind of sitting there for the past like week, 2 weeks. Haven't had too many touch points, but called close to, and our schedule is like it's good. Like we're just like I don't even care to make as much of a profit. Like, happy to give a discount because I want to fill up this cleaner schedule because she's newer and she's great. But when we bring a cleaner on, it takes a minute to kind of like fill up their schedule. Um, because once you start getting the monthly and the bi-weeklies and stuff, then like the same cleaner stays with. So anyways, like one of our other cleaners schedule, she's been with us for, I don't know, 5 months, something like that. And her schedule is like completely filled out next week, and there's like nobody new on her schedule. So closed this week out Friday yesterday at like 4 point something. I want to say like 4.3. I really don't know. I just don't want to pull it up right now. Like 55% to contractors. Ended up giving a free clean to a guy we've been cleaning weekly for like 5 months, 6 months. We've been cleaning weekly for him, and so he's like, hey, like things are tight, like I need to. And we had literally been shopping around for gifts to send to him. Like, literally went to his Facebook and saw what kind of guy he was and what he likes, and he posts some wild stuff. So yeah, was literally like about to pull the trigger to buy stuff, and then was like, oh, two birds with one stone. Like, we'll get a cleaner paid. We will, like, three birds with one stone. You get a free cleaning, so you're happy. Our cleaner gets paid. You like us more because you're like, wow, these people really care about me, because we do. And then he, in return, and then I don't have to go order the stuff and ship it in and send it, and I was already kind of like, how am I going to tell this guy I stalked him to figure out what to buy him? Like, so, yeah, it was great. So, because of that, and I think one other clean that was like, we underestimated the price. I'm putting on Elijah. Elijah underestimated the price. I had serious worries with it, but he was just like, no, I think maybe, and we'll see. So, she's bi-weekly, so we'll see on the next clean if just the first clean took longer, but then the bi-weekly will be fine. But yeah, that was another clean where it was like almost no profit. So I don't know, maybe we ended the week at like 55, 60% to cleaners. Ideally, like, we want to be charging so much that we're paying cleaners like 40 to 50%, and they're still getting paid like really, really well, and that's not including tips. They're making, I mean, ideally what I want from them is like $35, $40 an hour. Of course, there's going to be outliers above, and I want that. And like I said, this without tips, but I don't want outliers below. Like, yeah. When you have good crews that are really quick too, it's worth it. Like, you might be like, oh, geez, but it's like they can do work like double as fast as other people. So like, why am I going to pay someone 20 or 25 an hour that I can pay someone double that to get the job done double as fast, and the client is much happier too because it's quicker and they're just a better cleaner. So, and I can fit more jobs in the day. Some guy threw out a random number. He said it's like per every cleaner that you have and you're able to book out their schedule, they're able to bring in $8,000 in revenue, I think. Which like made sense. Because they bring in $2,000 in revenue a week, which is, say, Monday through Friday, so it's $400 a day. 2 houses at $200 each. The morning and afternoon house. Like, that makes sense, yeah? Yeah, makes sense. Cleaner makes $1,000 a week doing a house. It's $200. I mean, a $200 house should be a 3-hour clean, realistically. Maybe 3.5. So working 7 hours a day. Let's say with drive time, like 7.5, because we kept our cleans really close to us. 7.5 hours times 7.5 times 5. It's 37.5. And then times, I should be making like 35. So just shy of 40 hours. 35 with tips, probably about 30 at this moment where we're at. 30. Yeah, so I mean they're making about $1,000 a week, but that's without tips, and that's like I said, what I want them to be like on a minimum. Like I want them to be making more. I don't know why I'm going through these numbers. This is goofy. Anything else today that was kind of big? No. Close those. Oh, I sent email out to email list. We haven't been doing emails or emails list. I'm going to spam. I gotta figure that out. That's one of the things I really hate. I don't want to have to do like email warming and that stuff, but I may need to. Yeah, just get marketing like super solid. Like that's still like absolutely the goal. So many people have no idea what they're doing when it comes to marketing, and like I'm not used to being stuck with a product or service that's like so like not different. It's like house cleaning, like you realistically can get house cleaning from like 15 different companies, probably like closer to like 50 companies like within like 5 square miles. So why us, um, and that's why everyone else's ads look the same, because everyone else feels that, but I'm just not okay with that. Like I'm just not okay with that. So whatever it is that makes us a differentiator, like I just got to spend time on that and doing Facebook ads stuff and doing PPC. So yep. I miss being in Hawaii a lot. I miss being surrounded by green. I miss being by the beach. I miss the weather. I miss the culture. I miss the people so bad. And maybe it's not even, I mean, I can't get the same culture in Hawaii that elsewhere, but I hate walking outside and it's just like looks like this. Like it's just concrete everywhere and like forced green, but not even really much green, and like there's never a view. There's no view. There's no like, I just love looking around. Like I'm captivated by the drive. I'm captivated by what's like, it's just not good. So anyways, love you guys. I want to go super soon. So all right.